Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting journey into the world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we step back in time to explore a treasure from Australia that has become a crown jewel for collectors around the world, the legendary Australian commemorative 50-cent coin of 1970. This coin is not just a piece of metal. It is a story captured in silver, a snapshot of history that still shines bright even after more than half a century. When it was first released, it wasn't just about money, it was about celebration, pride, and national identity. The year 1970 was significant for Australia. It marked the 200th anniversary of Captain James Cook's landing on the eastern shores of the continent. To honor this momentous occasion, the Royal Australian Mint produced a commemorative 50-cent coin unlike any before. This was no ordinary issue. It carried a message of heritage and discovery. What makes this coin instantly stand out is its design. On one side, you'll find the bold portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, representing Australia's connection with the Commonwealth. But the reverse side is where the real magic lies. A beautifully crafted depiction of Captain Cook himself, surrounded by an intricate map design, symbolizing exploration and Australia's evolving history. Not only is the artistry breathtaking, but the choice of metal makes it even more desirable. Unlike later 50-cent coins, which were made of copper-nickel, this 1970 commemorative edition was struck in 80% silver. That fact alone places it into a completely different league of value and rarity. Now, here's where the excitement truly begins. When this coin was released, it was not considered rare because millions were minted. But time has a way of changing value. Over decades, many coins disappeared from circulation, some were lost, and others were damaged. Today, only pristine and well-preserved examples remain, and those are highly prized by collectors. For collectors, condition is king. A circulated coin might look ordinary, but an uncirculated or proof-like piece can reach extraordinary levels of value. This is where the 1970 50-cent coin transforms from history into treasure. So, how much can this coin really be worth today? Get ready for this. Perfect condition examples of the 1970 Australian 50-cent commemorative coin can reach as high as $15,000 in the global market, with rare proof sets and top-graded specimens climbing even further. Yes, you heard that right, up to $15,000 for a single coin that once had a face value of only 50 cents. Imagine holding something so small in your hand, yet it carries the power to change your financial future. That's the magic of numismatics. That's the power of history meeting rarity. Collectors worldwide chase this coin not only for its silver content but for its story. Every coin tells a tale, but this one tells of discovery, national celebration, and timeless craftsmanship. That's why it has found its place in the spotlight as one of Australia's most valuable commemoratives. Sealed and preserved, this coin can be a family legacy. Think about passing it on to the next generation, not just as a collector's item but as a treasure chest of value and history. Each year, as time passes, scarcity increases, and with scarcity comes higher value. Now, many collectors ask, should I hold or should I sell? My answer is simple. This is a coin that rewards patience. Each passing decade has only strengthened its place as a valuable collectible, and the market continues to push its ceiling higher and higher. What makes it even more special is that it is not just Australians who treasure it. Collectors from Europe, America, and Asia all seek this 1970 silver 50-cent coin, driving up international demand. And where there is global demand, there is unstoppable value growth. This isn't just about coins, this is about motivation. If a 50-cent piece from 1970 can grow into something worth thousands of dollars, imagine what treasures you might already have in your collection, or even lying forgotten in your drawer. The 1970 50-cent commemorative coin is a perfect reminder that small beginnings can lead to massive rewards. A coin once spent casually at a store could now fund a dream, a holiday, or even become the seed for your future investments. So, ladies and gentlemen, the lesson is clear. Protect what you have. Preserve what history has given you. And never underestimate the value of a coin that carries with it both heritage and rarity. As we close this story of the legendary Australian 50-cent coin of 1970, let it inspire you to keep searching, keep collecting, and keep believing in the hidden treasures all around you. Because every coin has a story, and some stories are worth thousands upon thousands of dollars. This is not just a coin. It is a legacy, a treasure, and a reminder that history pays in more ways than one. The next great discovery could be sitting right in your hand. Next up, the 1977 Australian Commemorative 50-cent coin, a dazzling piece struck to celebrate the Silver Jubilee of Queen Elizabeth II. This coin was created for a very special occasion, 25 years of the Queen's reign. To honor this milestone, the Royal Australian Mint issued a coin that was unlike the ordinary 50-cent pieces of its time. Instead, this one carried elegance, history, and a story of royal celebration. The obverse proudly displays the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, while the reverse is adorned with the crowned royal cipher, a design that instantly connects us to the grandeur of the Jubilee year. It was minted without a mint mark, giving it a sense of purity and uniqueness. Collectors across Australia and the globe treasure this coin not simply for its metal but for its meaning. It was a coin of pride, a coin of honor, and today, a coin of immense value. Now let's talk numbers, because this is where excitement truly builds. In circulated condition, the coin already draws attention, but once you find an uncirculated or high-grade piece, the value can quickly climb past $4,500. That's the kind of reward that makes collectors chase it passionately. Exceptional coins, brilliant, lustrous, preserved as if they were struck yesterday, have shown prices around $5,000 in strong collector markets. Imagine turning 50 cents into $5,000 simply by protecting history. And that's not the ceiling. For the finest examples, with outstanding grading and preserved detail, the market has recorded prices pushing up to $7,000. Yes, $7,000 for a single coin, transforming what was once pocket change into a true financial treasure. This proves that heritage plus rarity equals wealth. What makes it even more exciting is the future potential. As time passes, these coins become scarcer in high quality. That scarcity ensures that tomorrow's auctions could see even stronger results. It isn't just Australian collectors driving demand. Across the world, especially in countries that share ties to the British Crown, the 1977 Jubilee coin remains in high demand. More buyers mean fiercer bidding wars, and fiercer bidding wars mean higher prices. Think about it. Whether it sells for $4,500, $5,000, or $7,000, that's a huge return on something that once carried the value of a simple half-dollar coin. This is not just collecting, it's investing in a piece of living history. That's why I say, if you own this coin, guard it well. Store it properly, grade it if you can, and never underestimate its power. The more pristine it is, the more valuable it becomes. For those still searching, keep your eyes open. Treasures like these often appear where you least expect them. And when you find one, you're not just holding a coin, you're holding the possibility of thousands of dollars. The 1977 Australian Commemorative 50-cent coin is proof that coins are more than money. They are stories, legacies, and financial opportunities wrapped in silver brilliance. So, ladies and gentlemen, believe in the value of your collection. Every coin has potential, and this one proves that even 50 cents can turn into $7,000 if you give it time, care, and vision. This is more than history. It is motivation, inspiration, and a reminder that hidden wealth may already be in your hands. Next up, the 1982 Australian Commemorative 50-cent coin, a piece that continues to capture the imagination of collectors and investors all over the world. This coin was not created for ordinary circulation. It was struck to commemorate a truly historic event, the Commonwealth Games held in Brisbane in 1982. Australia was proud to host the Games, and the Royal Australian Mint marked the occasion with this special release. The obverse features the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, but it is the reverse design that makes this coin remarkable. A bold and intricate pattern symbolizing athletes and unity was chosen to celebrate sport and the spirit of international friendship. This gave the coin a completely unique appearance, setting it apart from standard 50-cent issues. It was minted without a mint mark, a decision that gave it a sense of uniformity and purpose. The lack of a mint mark means every coin carries the same clean identity, and collectors appreciate that clarity. Now let's talk about what makes this coin so valuable. First, the history. The Commonwealth Games were a massive milestone for Australia, bringing the eyes of the world to Brisbane. Any coin tied to that kind of international event automatically gains significance. Second, the survival rate. While many of these coins were struck, not all have remained in top condition. Over time, circulation, handling, and neglect have reduced the number of pristine examples. This scarcity in high grades is exactly what fuels its value today. The demand is real. Collectors across Australia, New Zealand, the UK, and even North America are actively seeking the 1982 commemorative 50-cent coin. Every major auction attracts multiple bidders, proving that many people want to own this piece of sporting and national history. So how much is it worth? In circulated form, the coin already commands respect, but when you step into uncirculated territory, the story changes dramatically. Quality pieces in strong condition can bring in around $3,500, a number that surprises many who underestimate commemoratives. As the grade improves, so does the reward. Exceptional coins with brilliant luster and minimal marks have been known to achieve $5,000 in the collector's market. That is the power of preservation and the reward for patience. And for the elite examples, the ones certified at the highest levels, the market has proven willing to pay up to $7,000. That's a staggering amount for a 50-cent coin, but it demonstrates how history, condition, and demand combine to create extraordinary value. Is its value really high? Absolutely. Compared to its humble face value of 50 cents, a jump into the thousands is nothing short of remarkable. The 1982 commemorative coin is proof that every small piece of history has the potential to grow into a true treasure. Looking forward, the prospects are strong. As time goes on, the number of top-grade coins will only shrink further. That ensures that prices will remain firm and likely continue to climb, making today's purchase tomorrow's profit. Collectors are motivated not only by profit but by pride. Owning this coin connects them to Australia's history, to sport, and to a global event that brought nations together. That emotional connection drives even more buyers into the market. And this demand is not slowing down. With every passing year, more collectors enter the hobby, and more investors look for alternative assets. Rare commemorative coins like this one stand at the intersection of history and value, making them irresistible. So, whether it's selling for $3,500, $5,000, or even $7,000 in pristine form, the 1982 commemorative 50-cent coin proves beyond doubt that it is valuable. And for those lucky enough to own one, it is a source of pride, heritage, and potential wealth. This coin is more than just a reminder of the Commonwealth Games. It is a reminder that small beginnings can lead to great rewards. It is a message to every collector: protect your treasures, because the world is ready to pay for them. Ladies and gentlemen, the 1982 Australian commemorative 50-cent coin, no mint mark, is a shining symbol of history, rarity, and value. Keep it safe, believe in its potential, and remember, this is not just a coin, it is a treasure that proves history truly pays. Next up, the 1998 Australian commemorative 50-cent coin, a piece that has grown into one of the most respected collectibles in modern Australian coinage. This coin was struck in 1998 to mark a national celebration that resonated across the country, the Bicentenary of Australia's discovery by George Bass and Matthew Flinders. It was created as a tribute to exploration, bravery, and the spirit of discovery that shaped the nation's identity. The obverse of the coin carries the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, continuing the tradition of Commonwealth coinage. But the reverse is where the magic lies, showcasing a design that reflects the Bicentenary theme, blending artistry and symbolism into a powerful tribute to history. Unlike ordinary circulation coins, this commemorative carried meaning and purpose. It was released without a mint mark, giving it uniformity and purity in its presentation. For collectors, this makes it instantly identifiable as a coin of special status. The demand for the 1998 50-cent coin is remarkable. From its release, it was admired for its design, but over time, admiration turned into pursuit. Today, collectors across Australia, the United Kingdom, and beyond compete for this coin, driving its value higher and higher. So how much is it worth? In everyday condition, this coin already attracts interest, but the true rewards come when you find one in exceptional quality. Strong uncirculated examples can sell for around $3,800, proving that even a relatively modern coin can achieve serious money. For higher-graded pieces, especially those with stunning luster and minimal imperfections, collectors are willing to pay up to $5,000. That's a life-changing increase from a coin that was once worth only 50 cents. And the very best examples, the ones sealed, preserved, and graded at the top of the population, can push into the $7,000 range. These are the coins that become highlights of collections, the ones that create headlines when they change hands. Imagine that, a single 50-cent coin rising to as much as $7,000. That's the kind of story that keeps collectors motivated and inspires others to start searching. Where can you buy such a coin? The best options are reputable coin dealers, established numismatic auctions, and specialized online platforms where authenticity is guaranteed. Always buy from trusted sources, because with great value comes the need for caution. Where can you sell it? Once again, auctions are the stage where coins like this shine brightest. Major auction houses in Australia and international numismatic events provide the perfect platform for sellers to achieve maximum prices. Online collector marketplaces also give direct access to buyers eager to secure rare examples. Should you keep it or sell it? If you already own one, the wise choice is to keep it preserved. Sealed in a protective case or graded by a professional service, its long-term value only grows. This is not just a coin for today, it is an asset for the future. The global market for commemorative coins is expanding every year. As more collectors enter the hobby, the 1998 issue will continue to rise in prestige. That means keeping your coin could turn today's $5,000 into tomorrow's $8,000 or even more. Remember, rarity and condition are the key drivers. Every year, more coins are damaged, lost, or mishandled, making perfect examples rarer. That rarity multiplies the value for those who have taken the time to protect their treasures. The 1998 50-cent coin is not just metal. It is a reminder of discovery, a celebration of national spirit, and a financial opportunity wrapped in silver brilliance. It shows us that history has real monetary value when preserved with care. Collectors do not simply buy coins, they buy stories. And this coin story is one of exploration, courage, and national pride. That story adds fuel to the market, ensuring demand stays strong for decades to come. So, ladies and gentlemen, whether it's selling for $3,800, $5,000, or pushing the peak at $7,000, the 1998 Australian commemorative 50-cent coin has proven itself as a treasure worth keeping. Protect it, seal it, and treasure it. Because one day, when the right buyer comes along, this coin could deliver rewards far beyond what anyone imagined in 1998. This is not just a collectible. It is a legacy, a story, and an investment in history. And that is why the 1998 commemorative 50-cent coin stands as one of Australia's most valuable modern treasures.